Well, it's not an emergency, but we have some great things to talk about with our fire chief. We're at Station 1 here, right?
That's correct.
Okay, Chief Driver, I got a lot of questions for you.
Okay.
But really what I want to know is, with quality of life is so important in a city, a growing city like Clanton.
Right.
Well, our first responders are a huge part of that. You're with us in some of our darkest times and some of our best times too, but how does that work within the fire department, creating a good quality of life here in Clanton?
What we do in the fire department is, in general, we're proactive rather than reactive.
Yes.
So what we'll do, we're not going to wait on the fire to happen and then go purchase a fire engine.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to have all the equipment in place so that we can provide the best quality service we can for our citizens.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what we've done over the years. We've actually got 3 fire stations here in town that are ready to be staffed. The mayor's currently working toward that now. We're hoping within the next 3 or 4 years, all of our fire stations will be staffed.
Okay.
Right now, the only fire station we have staffed is the one here in town that we're at now, that's Station 1.
Mm-hmm.
So eventually, like I said, we're going to have all those others staffed. And obviously, the more people we have, the better service that we can provide.
Absolutely. So, you say we want to have the best equipment in place, the best people in place, obviously, too. Talk to me about standing in front of one piece of that right now.
Right. We just recently received a brand new fire engine. We ordered it in January of 2023. Took us about 2 years to get it.
A little bit of a slower process, right?
And that was one of the quicker turnaround times. There were some that could be 4 years out.
Yeah.
So we got this one in 2 years, and it's probably within the next couple of weeks, maybe at least by early next month, we're going to have it in service.
Awesome.
So we're working toward that. And we also recently purchased an ambulance as well. So it's in service now. We're working to, within the next 2 or 3 months, hopefully by October maybe, to hire more people to staff that ambulance as well. So
Okay,
that way that'll give us 2 ambulances that will service the city of Clanton, that will be dedicated to the city.
Which that's a game changer, and especially to have a set number of people who are working that ambulance transporting, because like you said, and you and I have talked about, medical calls are a huge part of the fire service.
About 75% of the calls we respond to, there's either someone sick or someone injured, like been involved in a wreck or something. So yeah, the ambulances, we're called the fire department, but most of the calls we go on are people that are sick or injured.
Yeah.
So having the ambulances here, having them ready and available, then that's definitely been a benefit to the city. And ambulance shortages it's a nationwide thing.
Yes.
We only hear about it here in Clanton or in Chilton County because that's where it's important to us. But it's a nationwide thing, and it seems it started about the time COVID hit.
Right.
So around 2020, 2021 is when it started. So in late 2021, the city actually partnered with Regional Paramedical Services, and they provide an ambulance and the driver, and we provide the paramedic and the equipment for the ambulance, and that ambulance is solely dedicated to the city. So we've been doing that since December of 2021, and it's been real successful. Like I said earlier, we have our own ambulance now, but we're not going to end this partnership with RPS. We're going to keep that partnership. That way, that'll give us 2 ambulances dedicated to the city.
And that is huge to know that there are ambulances in our city that can take care of our residents when needed is huge. We don't want to have to wait for one coming from Gardendale.
And unfortunately, that happens. Just because we're going to have 2 ambulances still doesn't mean we may not have to wait.
True.
Because there may be 3 calls.
True.
So unfortunately, we do have to wait, and there are some extended wait times. And that's, like I said, that's really no one's fault. It's just something that, for whatever reason, started around COVID, and it really hasn't been able to recover.
But you guys are being proactive, like you said, and doing what you can to make that happen.
That's correct.
And
we're servicing our citizens and trying to do the best for our citizens that we can.
Absolutely. So with the city growing as it is, what do you see it looking like in the next, 5 years? What do you see the fire service looking like with this growing population here?
Well, obviously, the more people that come into an area, the more calls that we're going to have and the busier we're going to be. So like I said earlier, the mayor is planning to staff all of our fire stations, to have the other 2 stations staffed. Right now, this one here in downtown is fully staffed. So we're wanting to staff our other 2 outlying fire stations. So hopefully within the next 3 or 4 years, we'll have that done.
Absolutely.
But unfortunately, too, like I said, with more people that come to the area, that's more calls that we have. and even though we may have all those station staff, we still not, we're still going to be short at times.
Sure.
Just because you could probably have 100 firefighters and still need 101. So we're doing the best we can do. We're going to continue to grow and prosper and train and do all that we can do to service the city.
I love it. You guys are doing a great job. We're so thankful for you being there in our time of need. Just letting us know you're here, it makes us feel better.
Thank
And
you.
we appreciate that so much. I'm very excited to hear about the new ambulance, keeping up with the contract with RPS, this awesome new engine that's
Right.
going to be in service soon. Lots of great things happening. So I appreciate you taking the time to lay it all out for us.
We thank you,
Thank
and we really appreciate you doing this for us.